I can go. I can go to normal lighting. I'm going to go to normal lighting.
You can't do a bad look, Pop. You can be red, you can
Well,
be purple.
if you haven't noticed, my forehead's getting bigger. And the last thing I want it to do is look like it's been in the sun all day.
Is that where's your microphone?
Right here. Can you hear it?
Is it plugged in?
It is.
Bring it closer to you.
It's like right there, baby.
Okay, I can hear the difference from
Okay.
where it was to where it is now.
Yeah, I haven't experimented with that yet, but I'm sure someday you'll tell me whatever you're doing, stop doing it or continue doing it. It's perfect.
I've never used that thing. It seems pretty like there's just like
It's
one setting to it.
so simple. Yeah, there's no adjusting.
Right.
Okay,
What's up? I
what's your
haven't
top
up topic is USA.
what's your topic of the day?
Let's start with USA beating Bosnia.
Yeah, I guess that's topical. It's right on the top of the head.
See, I can't hear you for some reason.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Is the microphone close to you?
Yeah, it's right. I mean, it's,
Now I can hear you. I didn't hear that.
can you hear me okay?
Not really.
Let me turn the mic off. Turn it off and turn it on.
It made
Turn
no
it
diff
on.
it made no difference.
Wow.
Make is it selected on the computer? It should be automatic.
It was automatic before. I hadn't thought about that. Where will, oh, it says, yeah, it says the mic's in use.
All right, well then F it. The mic is in use. Well, anyway, Bosnia, USA. USA, we won. Hell yeah. And um both goals very awesome, very nice to see. Especially that penalty that free kick that we got. That was
Yeah,
I thought it was a PK and then I realized it was a nice little outside the box over a wall. Very cool.
yeah, I don't know if you were listening to it live, but live, they were talking. Let me tell you what the discussion was about. They said, I think Landon Donovan was doing the game, and the co-host asked well, first of all, the funniest thing I heard in that game was when they won. No, when he showed the red card. I know I'm jumping ahead, but I can't get it out of my mind. When they showed the red card, Landon said, "My fake hair fell out of my head."
You know, okay, so I wanted to bring it up too because like I got a really good look at the fake hair recently and it's obviously he had like a widow's peak type of hairline. Like it really like came together like a teardrop right here. And the new hair is like completely different. So I and he just kind of confirmed it for me. I thought it was like a toupee of some kind.
No, I think
It's a rug.
he must have got corn weaves.
He got what?
It sounds like he got surgically, you know,
Damn.
inserted.
Ew.
And you know what else is ooh? I gotta say, Pulisic, take a good look. He's got a similar front of his head going on. And it's too bad. Like I noticed there was a guy in Switzerland the other day that just, he was going bald. He just shaved his head. I think
Hmm.
I think that's an easier thing to do.
That's what
Just
you do, man. I call it Jason Statham, then that's what I would do. I would go Jason Statham and you just keep it. You actually can grow it. You let it grow a little bit, like 2 centimeters. Just keep it high, just keep it tight. And I don't know. It seems to like keep the sideburns, keep that looking good. And just keep keep the top, very
we're
keep it
getting
tight.
off we're getting off on hair, but I can't help it because I keep thinking back to we were
Nah,
talking
dude, we
about
can talk about whatever we want. Let's
we
talk
were talking
hair.
about the FIFA president, okay, remember? And you said, I don't think I've ever seen a bolder man. And then,
Infantino
yeah, my response to
for
that was,
infant baby last name.
is it possible that he has a little bit of hairless Chihuahua DNA? Because he's got kind of that look.
His head is like a helmet. It's like the Kaiser's helmet.
But I hate to do this to you because you might have to look him up. But the Norway coach, his name is Solbakken.
He's bald
That's
too,
his,
right?
he's balder than that.
I'm pretty sure I seen him. I
He's
think the
alien.
Spain coach is bald too. I've been for some reason taking note of the baldies. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, just shave your head. It's okay. I'm
You know,
getting ready to
actually, if
shave mine.
a figure came out, the number one bald country, according to this Reddit post I saw, is Spain. España.
That's not good for us.
Well, you seem to have a good head of hair, and people have told me the same. So
Well,
and then you think of some the the exceptions like and I can only really name players. David Villa, who is the freaking conquistador with long hair in the back? Ivic Puyol? That's not.
Puyol. You know what? Okay, during the game, the Spain game yesterday, they went up into the box, and man, they were showing this woman, this Spanish woman, that was absolutely gorgeous. And then they pan over to her husband. It's Puyol.
Hell yeah.
I'm, it was, and he's still, it's kind of gray now, but it's down to his shoulders, and it looked awesome. But he's a rugged looking guy. He kind of looks like,
I could
uh,
see him with one of those helmets on
yeah, oh yeah.
and a
Yeah.
saber at his side
We got
and
going
and
on the hair,
choking a native out.
but there's some good hair out there and there's some bad hair. But I tip my hat to the Switzerland guy because I saw him a couple like in the
I
first
can't hear
round.
you. Your voice is like,
I saw him in the first round, the Switzerland guy, and then in the third round he'd shaved his head, which was awesome.
this. Sorry, the Switzerland guy had a shaved head.
Well, in the first round he had a little bit of hair and a bad widow's peak, and
Oh,
then
and
in
he shaved it later
game
on.
three his head was shaved.
Do you think social media has been crazy. Do you
Shame?
think?
You got shamed?
I mean, maybe.
I hope not, but no, I think he just probably looked in the mirror. I mean, I was looking in the mirror this morning, going like, you talked about Spanish men go bald, but I was looking what side, like, is my hairline more of a Salazar, I might say it, or an a beta? And see, I think you got more of beta. You also got kind of your mom, but
I feel like I'm a lot of mom's side for
yeah,
sure.
your mom's got. I mean, her hair she's growing new hair all the time.
Hey man, I don't need to hear about that. That's family business, dude.
But the Salazars they're round headed and they go bald quick, and the Abetas, like my Uncle Don, man, he died with a full head of hair. It was crazy.
He came out of the womb with a full head, I heard,
Yeah,
with sideburns and everything. So, as you could tell, not every Spanish family has the bald gene for whatever reason. We dodged it, or for now.
yeah.
Um, and then there's other good hair in the family. So, yeah, it's
I'd rather have good hair.
nice to have it. Think just
I'd rather have good hair
knock on
than
wood.
bad hair. But when my hair starts retreating, like Tiger Woods, I'm shaving it. Like
But
I
at the same
told
time, hair is not does not define the man. And shout out to my bald uncle Dan. He's a great. He holds it down for great bald men everywhere. So, you know.
my last haircut 2 weeks ago today. I was telling my guy because he cuts it like real long. He lets it grow real long in the front in a couple of places. And I said, so when are we going to phase out this comb over? And he goes, that's not a over.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm telling him, I got
Sorry,
wispy
I was
hair,
just
man.
realized I forgot to. Dude, I've been forgetting to cover our names in the shit. Oh well. I guess I'll
And
just cover it later.
don't worry about it. The barber is even doing it to me. He's cutting kind of a comb over, and I'm like, you know what? I when are we going to change this haircut around just to shorter all the way around
Yeah.
and forget about the comb over? Getting tired of it.
Hey man, you should just grow it out again like you did during COVID.
Yeah, but I look bad. I mean,
So who cares?
I look bad with
Go
long hair.
crazy.
I had bad long COVID hair, but I was
Go shave it off just for once. Just see what that looks like. You could look grow out the mustache, cholo.
I I'm gonna grow my hair. I'm gonna shave it one day and see if even anybody notices.
Hmm.
I don't think so.
Um, I say do it. The thing is, it's like you didn't get to pass the awkward stage, which is very hard. I won't lie. When it's like in your face and until it's like past your ear and then some, maybe down to your neck, it's kind of like you can't put it behind your ear, and then it's kind of annoying until then. Um, and that could take a while. So
Well, I'm trying to think when it was. I guess after freshman football, I decided not to play football and just let my hair grow really long. I mean, I didn't cut it, and
yeah,
it got really long by the time my sophomore year rolled around. And it was just, it was an FU to the football team because I was on a football. I'm a receiver. We don't have a quarterback that can throw. And so what am I do? All I do is block. I caught a couple of passes, but it was like, I'm not coming back to this team. We just didn't have a quarterback.
yeah.
It's hard to have a quarterback. I mean, it was a running team because we couldn't throw. I
Damn.
mean, I was like the last game, I almost said, maybe I'll come back. I actually caught a touchdown pass. And I
Hmm.
thought, maybe we're going to start throwing the ball.
Nope.
You know, didn't happen. So I didn't come back till I was a senior and we had new quarterbacks.
Mm. And then the ball was thrown.
The ball was thrown. The ball was thrown. The ball was
Hmm.
shared.
So we've already, speaking of football, we kind of covered Miles Garrett and all that. Um, God, I feel like I saw some interesting football news. Oh, there is some interesting football news. Have you seen like Brandon Aiyuk? He's been kind of being weird lately.
Weird, like in
Been
like,
posting a lot of videos. I think he's still out of the 49ers, but he's trying to say he's like going to the Commanders.
oh, is he the guy that got shot in San Francisco?
I don't know.
They had a, yeah, I think so. I think he's the guy. He was a rookie, and before, like when they were just get as his rookie year, he was starting to get ready for camp, and he happened to be in a situation where somebody tried to rob him in the square, and
Damn.
he was like, take my wallet, take whatever you got, and the gun went off and shot him, and it
Ah,
wasn't like in a life threatening place, but he still had to. He really didn't play his first year until almost the end of the season, until he was healed. But he's always been kind of a trip. I think that's the same guy.
let me see.
I'm looking at the top of your head, full.
We good?
Yeah, I don't see any bald spots. I don't know.
That'd be so funny. That'd be a great reveal too for the show.
You
If I did have one, it'd be like the irony would be
you took your little pope hat
it'd be
off and you
like,
had long hair. You were like a monk.
um, wait,
Yeah, I can't. I think Brandon's the guy that got shot.
mm,
49er who got
mm,
shot.
it's not looking good, Dad. Not
It was
looking
Keel. It
good.
was no.
It's, sorry, you lied again.
No,
Fake news.
it was Nikki Purcell, a different receiver. Ricky Purcell.
AI
Sounds
like
like
I like
sounds
how
like
AI kind of like was
sounds like
like,
Brian. That sounds just like Brian Ayuk.
hold on, but I like how AI kind of nicely like said no. It was like Brandon Aiyuk has not been physically shot. Instead, the phrase refers to him taking verbal shots, fiery insults and rants at the 49ers, San Francisco 49ers on social media.
No, Ricky
Yeah, he has
Purcell.
been taking shots at the 49ers. I saw him, he called like he called John Lynch like a pedophile or a creep or something, and he called Kyle Shanahan like a little boy. That's like the
I
only thing I
I
can
know who you're
remember.
talking about. I heard those remarks.
And
He said that what's the guy's name? John Lynch was stalking him, and he knocked on his door, and he could see him through the people, and he said, "Go away." He told he told him to go away, and he goes, "Hey man, I just want to talk to you," because. And later, John basically said that he said, "I think he's having a moment. I want to make sure he was okay. That's the only reason I came by."
what's going on with Brandon?
Well, Brandon thinks they're trying to keep him, he thinks there's a conspiracy. He
What's the
got some paranoia.
conspiracy?
He's got some paranoia going on.
Let's see. Brandon Aiyuk, why he mad?
Why he mad?
That's a why he mad? Um, he feels disrespected by management, especially after the team voided the guaranteed money in his contract following an injury. Ooh, I wonder how much that was. His guarantees for 2026 and 2027 after he failed to participate in rehab and meetings. Oh, well, I don't know. You don't go to the stuff in the contract. That's not good.
Most of these guys bring it on themselves. But dude, you got to look at the camera.
Uh, he was deeply upset when the John Lynch showed up uninvited to his house. He also has a strained relationship with his former agent, who has ties to Lynch for continuing his contract,
Oh,
for
that's
continuing
right.
to contact his wife. What the hell?
Yeah, they say John Lynch he's mad at his agent too because he thinks it's a conspiracy because they're buddies and he thinks it's a conflict of interest. The guy should not be an agent and be tied to a
Well, it
gentleman.
says his agent is texting his wife or something. What's that about? Gee whiz.
Well, if the guy won't answer, what do you do?
I mean, yeah, hopefully that's what they mean and nothing else. Just like, hey, I'm just trying to get a hold of your husband. If it's that, then we're all, you know,
Hey Ted,
hey, dad.
we're on video and you're showing the top of your head. You
Hey,
got
it's you don't understand.
you got a
We're
position.
trying to tell the people about what happened.
Yeah, but when you're so beautiful, you got to show your face.
I don't need. All right, well, for some reason I like to like even though I can read from back here, I really like to get up close and personal with the text.
Okay. I want to be able to see who I'm talking to.
I'm afraid it might do a hezzy
It's
and like try to like get out of my way from back here. But if I get up close, I can't run away.
it's a part of the deal is that the talking ted's got to be able to see each other.
All right. You're right. Good showmanship, uh, advice, Pop. Very constructive. So yeah, that's about the only thing I've happened recently in the football world. I was just thinking though recently because we got so much football going on, like I really do seem to prefer football and baseball. Soccer is obviously I think the more fun sport to play because it doesn't stop. And like I love the sort of creativity you can have in just playing. Uh but football and baseball are nice to just watch because of the pauses. And
Yeah, and
that's just you can't argue that.
you can't deny the fact that like three strange people that I don't know, I got into conversations about soccer, and they say basically this. They say the same thing but differently. I like soccer. I love the action, but why do the guys in the back row just get to pass it back and forth? And that drives people crazy that whenever like you've gone on one two three runs, then suddenly the ball goes back to your fullbacks and they pass it around until everybody grabs their breath and they decide to go forward again. They don't get that, like a basketball game, there's a 24-second clock. If you don't get it into the front court in 10 seconds, you lose the ball. So
Mhm.
I don't understand why they let them soccer guys dick around with the ball in the back.
Well, what's your answer to that?
Well, I think they're just trying to gather themselves. I think that, in a football game, the play's over, the quarterback calls the play, I think somebody, it's typically the number 10, the center midfielder, is calling, okay, here's what we're going to do next. And until that gets communicated without telling the other team, it's got to be subtle. Those signals have to be subtle on a soccer field. Everybody's not on the same page and they don't go forward. So it is what it is, but it is a little strange if you've watched football and, like in baseball now, they got the clock on the pitcher. If he doesn't release the ball in 9 seconds, it's a ball, right? And the batter now only has, you can't get out of the box every time and fix every little freaking glove and your nuts and your hat and whatever else. You can't do that stuff anymore. You
Yeah,
can
especially
during
nuts. Can't adjust the nuts for
you
too
can't
long.
adjust your nuts,
Like I
and
say,
you,
you. Wait, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something funny, but I couldn't think of anything funny.
in the old days. The guy would everything, tighten the gloves, go through this whole ritual. Now you can only do that one time in at bat with a timeout. You tell the ref time, you step out, you go through your thing, you grab your nuts, and you're back in there.
Yeah, there's a. I was watching a player like just take a wee bit too long, but I think it was perfectly legal, and the pitcher still threw the ball at him. Um, man. And I'm just
We,
gonna my answer to that thing is, well, you got to keep possession. If the other team has the ball, it's just not going to be good for you. You're chasing. You want to be in possession. Your team can, catch their breath and just be in control. It's just better. And if you just can't push forward and there's like you don't really know what to do, well, then you just kind of like have to play keep away and
Bosnia,
hopefully something opens up. You really are just kind of constantly probing the defense
you're
for
probing.
something to kind of open up, and hopefully your offense or someone sees an opportunity for a run, and you just have to create, I guess, a little chaos, as they say, and something will develop.
In the U.S. game with Bosnia, I noticed that after our first goal, they realized that they had to get out from behind and, kind of chase the ball a little bit. And they did a couple of surprise attacks on the fullbacks when they were playing. And the American team's pretty good with the keep away. They played it forward, they played it back, they used the keeper. Bosnia was bigger, kind of stronger, thuggy guys. They weren't real skilled soccer players, the guys that started that game. They gave way to some more skilled players that were able to chase. But the reality is the foul, or the foul, the build up to the foul where we got the free kick and Tillman made it was based on we were dicking around with the ball. Bosnia tried to chase us. We went by them, and we worked it all the way down to the penalty box, and the guy was beat. He had to foul our guy, otherwise the guy was into the box. And Landon Donovan was talking right then and there. He goes, I went to one of the practices, and he goes, this team practices a lot of right out of the box. He goes, you get a lot of these because the defender, they know if they don't foul you, they got to foul you before the box, otherwise it's a PK. And he says, I think they'll pick Tillman. I was watching Tillman at the practice, and Tillman's surprisingly really good at this. And then he goes, I'm not surprised it's Tillman. And then Tillman dinked it right in there. So when you have a guy that can flip the ball up and down like that, in that situation, that dude's golden. And no one's ever seen him do it before in a real game.
Man, it's such a like just a quality piece of football to score off a set piece. So to
But
get
that
that
close
goal,
is so hard.
yeah,
It's got to
yeah,
go over that wall and down.
yeah, he definitely had like a some kind of spin on it that like because the keeper had a hand on it, it just rolled over the hand.
Yeah,
And with that much spin, there's not really a lot you can do.
it wasn't like a Beckham. Beckham would bend it around the wall. Beckham would start it 3 feet outside the
This was kind
goal.
of like
This was up and down.
in, out, and down.
Yeah, it was a hell of a shot. So, like, I don't want to depend on that. Me personally, as an American, I don't want to depend on it. It's nice to know you got a guy, But now they're going to be watching him like a hawk. Now,
Oh,
next
sure, but
time,
like I mean, but we can pick anybody to take the free kick. It's just don't foul us, so they'll hopefully respect us a little bit more around the box and won't try to stop us.
I think the keeper would have had a better chance at a PK. Honestly, I mean, there's nobody in the way.
Hard to say, man, because it's not like because I was looking at some of the shots that like one of the shots Spain won was like you can tell when the keeper has absolutely no chance. He doesn't even see the ball coming, or he doesn't even think you're gonna shoot. He thinks it's a pass, and they barely move, you know. And this guy had a hand on it, so it was just a really well placed ball, and he guessed he saw it coming too, and there's still couldn't do nothing about it.
Well, we got a red card, and
That's the thing I really want to talk about because this is a problem.
it.
He
I
might
mean,
be our
it's.
second best player or our best.
I think in some ways he's maybe the second best player, but the most dangerous player. He's freaking dangerous. He
I think
really
you
is.
pronounce it Balogun.
Balogun, yeah. And now there was the articles written in the paper today. America behind the scenes is trying to get that turned into a yellow. Um, they're screaming about two things. One, that the intent of the video system was to basically to ca- to catch offsides and to catch handballs, and it wasn't intended to see how grievous a foul is. But the coach was saying that it's very clear to me that he is looking to his left and the collision happens on his right. And he can't be looking left and purposely try to stomp on a guy's ankle, to the right. It's not, you can't do both. There's no way in the world. He said, in my gut feeling is he was kind of up in the air. He was feeling for the ground so that he wouldn't turn his ankle over. And he ended up getting this guy. But I don't know. They haven't said anything. Balogun has not said a word like, "Yeah, I was trying to kill the guy," or
Well, does
I was.
intent really matter? Because you can be trying to do something and your execution's poor, you're sloppy with your tackle, and it becomes a more severe tackle. And
But
I don't
Donovan
really
said,
feel like the intent matters. You can
Don,
still try to
Donovan
go for
says
the ball and completely take out someone's ankles.
Donovan said it was all about intent. If it's an accident, it's a yellow card. If it's the guy's trying to hurt somebody, it's a red card. And he said that's the language of the rule. So
I don't know
I'm
why.
hope.
My contrarian side of me wants to argue back and say, if you're, so what if you're trying to be clean? If your execution is poor and it comes out looking dirty, you've really fouled somebody. That's still bad, and you have to be more mindful about your attack. Can't just be
Well,
going in there
I know. I
going
would.
crazy.
I agree with you to a point, but I would have said if that guy would have ended up on the sidelines even for a second, I would have said, okay, shit, that dude's hurt. You got to do something about this. But the fact is, that guy was up and about running around, played a better game after that. He was so proud of himself that he got to do to red.
Oh,
So,
I'm sure because that's the fucking game for a lot of
oh,
players
Bosnia,
is fake. That's the game within the game, and that's fake out the referee. That's Olay in a lot of places, and I don't know. It's not in America. We don't like that shit.
no, and speaking
Yeah,
of
are we?
Olay,
I haven't really watched us sell a foul. Have you seen us sell a foul?
never. We don't do it. We just not conditioned. We've watched, and most of our guys at some point in time in their life, if they're from America, they've played American football. You don't try to sell that shit. It's not, it's more like in baseball where, like, when a guy gets hit by a pitch or hit by a foul ball, in America, you don't rub it. In baseball, like, you want to rub it so bad it hurts like shit, but you don't want to rub it. You don't want to rub it.
Dude, hold the fuck up. Hold. I'm reading here. Cannot appeal red card. Could face extended World Cup ban.
It's
This
even possible.
this shit is so rigged. They're the whoever's behind FIFA really is trying to pull the strings, and someone's paid for their team to have or other teams to have a harder time because that 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 call against Croatia was horse shit. Portugal paid their way or something. Do you see that?
I
They
didn't
said
like
he touched it, but you watch the ball, it doesn't move. And
it.
okay, maybe you could argue it touched his hair, but they only show the one angle where it's coming at the camera, and you
It
can't
puffed his
really
hair.
see with
It,
the direction the
it,
ball is coming with the person right there. You can't really appreciate if it is touching their hair or not. They need a side angle. They haven't shown one. I don't know if he touched it.
well, it puffed his hair. So basically, if it
You think
doesn't
he
hit,
touched his hair?
yeah. I mean, you could see the hair move. I mean, like the ends of his hair move.
All right,
If
well, maybe I just have a shitty
if the dude had a shaved head,
monitor or
if
something.
if the dude had a shaved head, it wouldn't have touched.
I haven't seen this extended, enhanced, like analyzed review video replay yet. So I have to,
But yes, they're even saying that it could be an extension. It could be for the rest of the event. It's, because people think it's so egregious what he did, but you're not supposed to look at the video for stuff like that. It's not part of what it's there for.
well, that's what I'm talking about. Like it's convenient. They use it when it favors whoever is pulling the strings.
Well, let's
And
talk
there's been
about.
some other things like the no call against Ecuador. I think somebody said don't say anything.
Well, there was a call not yesterday, but the day before in a game where I just
Are you talking?
yeah.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear
I can't hear you. I don't think that thing's working.
me? Can you hear me now?
Better now, yeah.
Okay. For some reason,
I can't hear you when you get close to the camera like that or the
I'll get
talk.
closer. A guy named Ahmad on Cape Verde in their last game, he faked a knock. He pretended like a guy hit him in the back, like touched him, blew on him, and he flipped out like and he was on the ground, and he's faking the knock. So he had to go off the field because his faking was a long time. So on the field they freaking over there. You ever heard of
I
that
can't.
magic? The magic spray they use.
Yeah.
Okay, that stuff's called Mueller coolant. Okay, and
Oh,
they had that guy on the sideline, and they pulled up his shirt and they're spraying the coolant all over his back. And all of a sudden, it's like a freaking miracle. He's back on the field running around. It was such bullshit that I had to take notes on it. I thought, oh my God, this guy didn't even get touched. And he's acting like he had back surgery.
well, this coolant is apparently pretty good. I have yet to have the coolant sprayed upon me, and I can only imagine. I would probably be like the way like a dog is so proud after it takes a shit. It's like
It's hard to believe. It's an American invention. It's a guy that played soccer. He is a trainer. He's a what do you call it? What do you call the guy? What Sean is? What is Sean?
physical therapist.
He's a physical therapist, and he invented that coolant. A guy named Mueller, somewhere in Indiana.
Mueller.
I love the fact that it's an American thing and it's all over the world, and people like. I mean, it's ridiculous.
What do you
It's like
mean, man? We used to do that shit all the time. Did you forget?
I can't. I just don't like a sport like where it's good to be able to fake a foul. I can't stand it. I mean, I got to tell you, I think that, like, for example, England's got to go into Mexico City on Monday and play Mexico City in Mexico City. It's 8,800 feet in the sky. It's always hotter than shit. England doesn't have a chance in that stadium. From the beginning of the game to the end, they're throwing shit at the opposing team. I mean, in their celebrations the other night when they won, four people got killed, died in the
I
streets.
I heard suffocated or something like that.
Well, it
It's like,
doesn't
can you
say.
imagine dying celebrating your country's
It's saying
national
all,
country?
all, all
I
they
think some
said,
people would say, yeah, that's fine.
all they
I
said
don't
was
mind.
asphyxiation, but what it was is they were on the bottom of a gigantic dog pile.
That's what I mean. It was suffocation is like the that passageway in South Korea where all those people got trampled. It's just there's just places in the urban areas where there's too many people. These these fun areas are too tight. They need to make them bigger for us.
That stadium is built right in the downtown. I don't even know, like, there's no parking lot, nothing. There's no parking garages. I have, like, Donovan
Is
was
that Mexico City Stadium you're talking
in
about?
Mexico City, Azteca. It's called Azteca.
Yeah, I gotta look at this shit because I was looking at Guadalajara's stadium. Oh my God, that would be so beautiful.
And Donovan was saying when he's played down there, we always go to the same hotel and we got to walk to the stadium. And he said, you can't believe all the curses that we're hearing on the way. Dude, I'm looking at the top of your head again. I can't think. I'm going to
Sorry,
show
I
you.
have to zoom in on the
Dude,
dude.
you're
I
doing
just want to
great.
look at this other stadium. The Guadalajara one is too nice. It's beautiful. They have like grass
Yeah. Oh, it's
goes up to it.
beautiful. But
I
Azteca,
want to go into that tunnel.
Azteca, 8,800 feet. Like
Oh.
we call Colorado, we call Denver the Mile High City. This is
Woo!
27,000 feet, 2,700 more feet. It's crazy.
So it's like a mile and a half,
Yeah, it's close to 2 miles. It's, like a mile, almost a mile and three quarters in the sky. I mean, it's
but there's no snow. It's crazy.
nah, it's hotter than shit
It's
there.
hotter than shit.
It's dry. I mean, a good day is when they have an earthquake.
Show and tell time. Ugh. All right. God.
He looked at me like he knew me, I swear.
God. He does know you. He's so heavy. Oh, man.
Dude, you could if you cut his hair, he'd lose 10 pounds.
I gotta say, the weather has been so beautiful over
Oh,
here in LA. It's been lovely because we still have that June gloom
yeah.
but it's like a nice marine layer. So it has that kind of those spring fall vibes in the morning. And then it's usually burned off by noon. And then it hasn't been too hot yet. It's been only like mid 70s.
Did you do
Um,
anything after work last night?
hey, I'm not finished.
I'm not going to talk to you with your head down like that.
I'm not
Come over here. What is wrong with you?
I'm not finished.
When you see this tape, you're going to say, man, I got to throw this in the trash.
Hey, I'm not finished. I was and things have been awesome here in California. Have you and then in Europe, they're dying over there apparently. What the hell is going on?
They're dying near Paris where George Clooney moved so he could raise his kids properly.
Bad idea, George.
But what I want to
I
ask
don't
you
know.
is, were you out and about last night in Los Angeles?
No, I have to work a lot, so I was just resting up
Okay, well,
and wasn't trying to go out.
the reason I'm asking is because the Spanish game ended about six, and it was in LA. And
Spain and Austria?
yeah, I mean that game was at
Oh yeah, I saw a picture of the opening when they had the flags on the field in SoFi. Looked awesome. We went out to lunch yesterday and I saw it on the saw them playing and saw the goals last night. Spain looks good.
what I'm talking about though is that they were showing the Spanish people leading up to the game the day before and the day of the game and the day after. There was it was all Spain in that stadium and they were swarming downtown.
I didn't
So
realize, oh man, that's kind of
the
cool.
brothers were everywhere.
The Spanish and the Chicanos,
I don't know that
they come back, they reunite once
I don't
again.
know if they get together. I don't think that, like the Spanish, they know because they're European. They know don't make eye contact with a gangbanger. They know it.
Man, LA is not really like that anymore. I mean, it has some places, but it's not like that anymore. So I
The
don't think they
reason
got anything to worry about.
It is over there where you went to that concert where they got the bridge and all that stuff.
Not really.
Yeah, those boys, they try to take over that bridge every night with their freaking cars, their lowrider.
Yeah, I don't understand the let's talk street takeovers. I don't get them.
We had one in Costa Mesa about
People
2 weeks ago.
people get like really hurt because there'll be like a guy doing those like donuts, and people like to like stand too close and get like clipped by it, and they'll just that is like sounds like a Friday night to me. I'm gonna get clipped by a car doing donuts.
Now you know why. Do you understand why I don't like crowds? Because people have gone like crazy.
I
We
can't hear you.
saw people have been going crazy. We were out to dinner one time over here in Yorba Linda, calm Yorba Linda, and there was a freaking flash mob thing happened right in the street in front of us, and we're like, "What do we do? We can't get our car. We can't get out of here. We're stuck." I mean, it was literally, I don't know, 5,000 people all dressed up in this. I can't remember the name of this, a TV show from the 60s. And everybody was in one of four characters of this old show. And they all showed up there and did this flash mob thing and dancing. Now, to the credit, it was all white people, and they were all at least 60, all the way up to 80,
They
maybe even.
were like blocking the road,
They were everywhere in the intersections. They just jacked up downtown Yorba Linda for, I don't know,
and there
maybe
was
20.
a TV character.
Yeah, there was some old TV. We recognized the show when we saw the outfits they were wearing. It was just a sitcom from the 60s.
Hmm.
And they were all wearing it. And, we saw one lady that we knew. She was in our restaurant later and she said, "Yeah, we've been practicing this. We've been practicing this for months and we finally did it." She was talking about, like, I belong to the Brea Thespians Club, and we were practicing our part. And then all these different groups got together and we put it together. And we're like, get the hell off the street. Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, theater kids, adult theater kids,
Adult theater kids.
It's just it never ends. The show must go on, Dad.
Evidently.
You know,
Only worse crowd is the band group, man. That's even worse than the Thespians.
you have to just like respect it. Everyone has, different passions and different, interests, some that make you go, really? And you
The
know
way
what? And and there are things that I do that people would probably go, Really?" So, you know what? You just gotta, it is what it is. Let them have their
over
fun.
our
As long as they're
restaurant,
not blocking the traffic for too long, though, damn it.
they took over the restaurant, that pizza place we go to. We were in the upstairs
Hmm.
where we had Matthew's party or Nick's party, but we were on the upstairs. But they took over that restaurant on the bottom floor. Like, we couldn't get out. We were pissed.
Oh.
I want to go.
I mean, you could just like politely shove your way through the crowd of dancing
There's
fools.
a bunch of old people. I didn't want to. We
You just
just
kind of go, ha. I mean, that's one thing I know about going through a crowd at a concert. You just go like, ha, I just gotta just getting through
I
right
gotta
over
pee.
here. I gotta. You don't have to tell them what. You're just, I'm going. But as long as you're kind of dancing, everyone's kind of like more. Everyone's more, they're with it or whatever.
Well, you're a very good, lucky man that you've just figured out how to evolve and thrive in these situations. Yeah, that's awesome.
Just concerts, I'm saying. I've been going to a lot. I can't help myself. They're too much fun. They're too much fun. Ooh. Oh, what else is going on? What other things are in the news, Pop, that you want to talk about? Can't hear a word you're saying. I hope you're using that mic, but it doesn't work. So it tells me I don't think you're using it right. I think when it says it's got the mic, I think it's the built-in mic on the computer, which for some reason has like a zone. And if you're outside that zone, it does not work. But the microphone is there near you over there. So how could that not be picking it up? So that's why I'm thinking if you look at like device system settings or device management, is it called? And then you can look at the devices plugged in, and I think you're gonna see like the built-in mic and then the separate mic.
sent me a package that had no instructions. All right. I plugged it in. It's got a green light and I use it.
It's a piece of shit. The only thing in it, all it is a green light. Clearly, the mic inside of it is just bullshit.
It looks good. You want to see it?
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see what $14 gets you. That's it. It's too short of a cord to pull it all the way in to picture.
Um, I unplugged it.
Oh, well, you gotta undo the slack. Then you could be a little bit more moved back, but I can't believe it's right underneath you and it's not picking up a whisper.
It's 5 inches away from me. I'm serious. It's like 6 inches, maybe.
Yeah, it's not picking it up, so that's why I don't think you're using it correctly, which is ugh.
It's always user error. Every time when IT is involved, they say user error.
It's
That's
true.
bullshit.
It's
That's
true.
bullshit.
It's not me. It's usually you.
So your mom just made it go up 3/4 of an inch. Is that better?
I don't know. Go to the bottom left of the screen, or I guess you're right, my
My
left.
right? And
Yeah.
do what?
Just go close to the microphone and say something.
On the computer?
Just into the mic. I can't hear a damn thing.
That's not
Ah.
working. Then it's not working.
That's why I
It's
feel like you should just use your Apple headphones if you can find them.
this is your mom's computer. My Apple headphones fit my old computer. We don't have Apple computer headphones to fit this unless you could find them.
It's the same ones. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. I don't care. I'm over it.
Do they go into a USB? What do
Do
they
they
go?
go into a USB?
Okay.
Um,
Give me the end of that rat bastard.
um, oh yeah, I saw Zach Johnson was playing in the John Deere tournament. I was like, damn, I thought he was done.
Well, he is, but he lives and breathes Iowa. So when that tournament comes to Iowa, you know what's really weird? There's a senior tour event this weekend. That's a big event. One of their majors is this weekend, and he ditched that to play in the PGA event. I mean, I'm shocked. That's what he did.
He's all about Iowa. He
He's
doesn't
all
care
about
about the points.
he's
He's
about
old. He probably maybe you make more money in that PGA. Oh, there you go. Is it plugged into the computer? I don't hear nothing. That's crazy. It must be plugged in because I
because
don't hear.
I don't hear.
Oh, I heard something. Talk.
Well, if I unplug it, you can hear me.
Plug it back in.
You can.
That's crazy.
Oh, piece of shit.
Yeah,
I've
I
tried.
thought being in
It
IT
doesn't
would
work.
help me figure out problems, but like if anything, I'm just like seeing more problems.
Hey, speaking of problems, what the hell did you find out about your barrier to the parking lot?
My what to the who? My
You
who
were
to
on
the
the
what?
phone with me yesterday trying to get into your building and you couldn't get in.
Oh,
Something was
at
wrong
work,
with
you mean?
yeah, your badge or something wasn't working.
Oh yeah, I don't know. But this has happened to many people before, so I wasn't worried, but I was very annoyed. Fortunately, somebody else from work was right behind me, so I backed out of the way and let them go in, and I just went right behind them. But I have to go in today, so I'm like, if that shit gives me grief, I'm
You
not going
got
to
to
be
go.
happy.
You got to go in today.
I got to go in. We have
Okay.
7 new people to bring on, but I don't want to talk about that right now.
Okay.
I want to pretend it doesn't happen. It's not real. I want to pretend I have no work. La 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 la. It's a beautiful Friday off, and I don't have to do anything. Can't hear you. You're not in the zone.
I have some last notes about soccer. Can you hear me?
Let's get to the last words because I do have to do some stuff, and I gotta figure out how to block our damn names off these Zoom videos because I am not doing it in the beginning like I said I would.
Okay, I will tell you this. Spain is special but inexperienced. Belgium is way beatable. Norway, beatable. Brazil, beatable. Mexico will beat England. Argentina, I'm not sure. They've looked really good at times.
Dude, they're gonna beat Cabo Verde for sure.
Oh, yeah, well, I would hope. Colombia playing pretty good, but man,
I I don't know.
When we watched France, it was like, that's something else. I
Well,
don't see how anybody.
Colombia has to beat Ghana before they can.
Oh, anybody playing an African nation better watch out. They play freaking hard.
Yeah, man. Congo DR.
I'm telling you,
They
man.
have
They
some nice
all.
jerseys too. I just want to say that.
The only
Super
one
sick
that
blue
didn't
and
look
red.
like a true African nation was Algeria. They didn't look that good
Mm.
yesterday. They looked okay.
Well, you got Egypt and who behind you?
Egypt's going right now with Cape Verde. No,
Oh,
Australia.
Australia. I think Egypt will win, but we'll
Well, I
see.
mean, they got Mo Salah, but Australia just doesn't have any finishers. I mean, they
That's
can
what I'm
get the,
saying. They don't really have any like.
you got to have a
They're
guy
just like
that can
they're a B minus in my book.
you got to have a guy that can close, and that's why I'm going to go back to Balogun for a second. It
Balogun.
it might hurt us. It also might inspire us. But if I hear anything about not only is he out for this game, but he's out for the remainder, I got to tell you that is bullshit.
Dude, I wouldn't put it past you, or I don't know how the expression goes, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised because, like, I think the whoever's pulling the strings is like, oh, this is an opportunity to, help whoever, paid the biggest bribe to FIFA. Because, honestly, like, I could see a red card because of how it was a slam on the ankles. It's pretty bad. But for multiple games, now that's the part where I think they're getting a little crazy with it. Um,
They're
so we'll
saying
see.
that's
Dude, that's the thing. Like, see, that's the part if it was intentional. And that's the thing, and I think we all agree it's not intentional. It was bad, but not intentional. And that should be the difference whether it's in more games or the one.
Donovan says if it's intentional, it's a red card. If it's not intentional, any kind of a bad accident is yellow.
Right. So then it should be just a yellow, if
Should have
anything.
been a yellow.
But that's why I think there's somebody there. I think there's what do you call it? Cooking with the home,
Yeah, the home
the
cooking, baby.
some home cooking.
But
They're
we might be in a
cooking the
PK.
book.
We might be find ourselves in a PK situation if somebody doesn't step up.
I've been waiting for one of these broadcasters to remind the audience that we've been in this exact position before against Belgium, and and they're not saying like this is our chance to take revenge on the damn Belgians, the damn Belgies. I
Well,
still have the scar from that defeat years ago,
they
and I don't
beat
know
us.
why no one's brought it up
They beat us 5-1. But and a lot of the same guys on that
in the
team.
round of 16 too. So.
The difference now though is that the Belgians they look old. Until he flipped out like De Zweiter, that dude, he can't play anymore.
I only know De Bruyne.
That dude, he did
He's
not.
still good. I mean, is he still in Man City?
He, I think so. He got yanked out at halftime, and Belgium went on to win because of that. They got
So they'll probably do that again. They use him for the experience,
well.
and then when he gets a little too tired, they'll put in that
I
young
think
blood.
I think they're going to go the other way around. I think they're going to leave him out in the beginning and see if they need him at the end because he just is. He can't. he can't affect the game anymore. Just doesn't move enough.
Hmm. Well, he's a passer. He's not really a scorer, right?
He is. He's a classic center mid,
And that is,
plays.
and you do need to be able to move, as a facilitator. That's why I feel like Messi, you can get away with it as an older man, as a striker, because you just kind of, it's just that patience and just
Yeah.
getting around people. And you don't really have to move around too much for that as a striker. You can just put yourself into that spot
At
and
that
you just
last
use
second,
that short game.
at that last second, you got to make that move. And Balogun was really good at that. He senses it. He's got it. I don't know if he's got it to the extent Messi has it, but
But
at the
you said
same
we got
time,
like two or three good backup guys that could hopefully, maybe we can fill in the gap.
I think Reyna probably, he's talking big in the paper this morning, like he's going to get his chance. He made that. He's a bit of a hot dog, though. It's
Maybe
more
we need
about
a hot dog. This is hot dog time.
but it's more about him than it is about the win. It's like he didn't just get the goal in game one. He had to outside right foot it and spin it around. And it wasn't necessary. All he had to do was toe poke it into the corner. But he had to do this, fancy kind of left to right shot. It was awesome in the moment. It was awesome. I won't deny it. But
Well, we
all right,
need all the talent we can get to
he's got
fill in for
talent.
Balogun.
And his father was 1994 World Cup, and he was awesome. Tab Ramos, and I mean it. He
That's
could.
sick.
We'll
That's
see what
that's
he's got.
that's a fun little bit of history for you.
Yeah.
Didn't know. I don't
All
really
right.
know our World Cup history besides like Alexi Lawless and Donovan and Clint Dempsey and you know
I think
and
we got to
and just
call it, dude.
you know what? I'm saying no. I say we stay on another hour.
We've been here an hour.
I'm just kidding. No, I got shit to do. I got places to be, people to see, stuff to do.
All right. But before you do that, once you hit the button over there, call me back. Okay.
Yeah, we got stuff to talk about. All right,
All right.
later. Bye.
Love you. Take care.
Later. Love it. Bye.